look at your answers. Alright, first question. Describe how the pandas eat. I'm surprised by the lack of words that are down on these pages. I can't imagine that you completely answered the question in these few words. But let's see what you guys wrote. Who's first?
Pandas eat between 10 and 16 hours a day.
That's your full description.
I didn't really get to find the page where it said.
We look at that page where it talks about so much about how they eat. Alright, Alicia, what's yours?
Pandas eat holding their food.
Pandas eat holding their food. Show me where you found that. Meanwhile, I'm going to go to Audio.
They eat between 10 and 16 hours a day.
I like that, Oriel. Okay, but I'd love even more details.
Doesn't it show right here? You see how
But everyone open to where it describes how they eat.
I think I'm already on it.
So, nobody mentioned bamboo. Nobody had the word bamboo in their response. How is that possible?
Oh, I just remember that.
Alicia, no, you did not.
I know that.
So let's keep our silent thumbs. Alright, so I can't believe, like, if I was a panda, pretty much the only thing I eat is bamboo. And you guys, when I say describe what how the panda eats, you don't even mention the word bamboo. I don't know. That's a little bit weird to me. Alright, so you can definitely say that. So let's start adding some details. Average panda eats 27 pounds of bamboo in a day. You can just keep adding. Add these things. Actually, let's turn this over. I don't want to. Let's turn this over. Let's write bullet points. First bullet point, because I'll explain. It looks like this, and then you say a fact, but you don't write incomplete sentences.
You write it just like.
Hey, let's keep our thumbs. I'm not going to warn anybody anymore, okay? Alright, so, to save time, because I don't want you guys writing out long sentences, I want you guys to be able to pick out details. That's what we're going to focus on today. So, let's say 27 pounds a day. That's the first bullet point of bamboo. 27 lbs of bamboo. We'll yell at some warning. Next time will be a card change. Okay. Then our next bullet point will be who has an idea for our next bullet point? Read the pages. Oh, it's LBS. It's an abbreviation for pounds. Don't worry about that. That's just a mistake. It's a mistake. You don't have to write it. Pounds? You can repeat pounds, Carla. Either way, pounds or LBS. Doesn't matter. You don't have to write exactly what I write. Okay? Alicia, what's yours?
Another fact is that pandas are family of the bear.
Remember, we're trying to answer the question, describe what they eat. So let's pick out only facts about how they eat. Go find the page where it talks about where they're eating. What's another? I'll come back to you, Alicia. Oh, they used to be meaty? Where does it say that?
Well, I just remember the
Right here.
Oh, yeah. That was in the vehicle.
Okay, sure. They used to be meat eaters. You don't even have to write that. Used to be meat eaters. You can write that. Great, Carla. Carla, the next fact is on you. Unless Lisa, you have one ready? I said Alicia. Alright. So yeah, we could write that fact. And we're not gonna stop writing them down, but let's get another fact. Carla, what's another fact about how they describe how they eat? You already kind of talked about they eat bamboo. Let's get another description of how they eat. Remember my fact that I found so interesting, so crazy, that I shared with you last time? Stop doing it. Let's just sit in our seats. I'm sorry. Sit. Remember that fact I shared with you the first day that I found so interesting? Alright. It was about how they eat like 15 to 17 hours a day. Don't you think you would want to use that fact when you're describing thumbs? Carla, thumbs. Yeah, you're right. I was off by a couple hours or whatever. Gotta use your thumb. Alright, let's go on to the next question. But before we move on, go get yourself a pencil box. Sweet Alright. And don't climb with your pencils. That's going to happen again, okay? Treat your pencil like you're supposed to. Alright. So when you guys answer my questions, I want you to write lots of details, not just one sentence. When it says describe how pandas eat, you can write a lot of words. You guys are the highest group, so I expect a lot from you guys, okay? Alright, next question. Turn it over. First person who wants to share. Alicia, do you want to share? Baby cub has fur and a human baby. Oh, that's a good fact. Is that all you wrote? Yep. See, you made the same mistake as the first one. I want a lot of details. Oriel, what's yours?
The human baby is born in the hospital and the parents is born in the kennel. And the cubs come out in Africa and the human baby is born in the kennel.
Alright, say that slower. Alicia, sit in your seat. I was listening. Alicia, sit in your seat. I'm sitting in your seat. Great. I love how Oriel used outside knowledge, not knowledge from the book, about how human babies. Okay, go, keep going.
And the panda is born and the cub comes not pink. It's not pink.
Oh, nice. So you said the panda's skin, it comes all pink when and a human baby, you said has tiny hairs? Actually, I think a human baby, it comes out kind of pink too. You ever seen pictures of yourself?
I have.
Gonna have to change your clothes. Sorry. we get excited, but I can only talk to one person at once. So if I'm talking to Odiel,
Everyone. Shush.
okay. Alright. Like we were saying, and then what was your last sentence about after the pink? That was it? Alright, who didn't share their sentence? Their sentence. Carla, go.
I kind of only did one sentence, but it's kind of the same as I shared last time. With the different areas usually
Oh, that's a good one, yeah. But what would a panda do? Tell me what a panda would do.
A panda would just carry its baby by the fur and like when a panda would carry its child by the fur.
Okay, yeah. So that would be something you should write right after this sentence. You should write that. Alright, and what's... Okay, and then you could also use a detail like L'Oreal's. Like, Alicia, what was your sentence again? What does a baby have?
Here.
Hair. Okay, yeah, so you should write that. And then, let's see, what's another fact we could find about how cubs are born? Ooh. Look at this fact. Look at this fact. The mother panda won't leave to get food for herself for about 1 week after a cub's birth. So you could write that. Well, don't write it down, but that would be a great fact. And then you could say, how are human mothers different? No, I have to see the book. I don't have a book. That's the only reason I'm staying here. Okay? All right. Silent thumb. How are human mothers different? The panda mother won't leave to get food for herself for about a week after a cub's birth. Alicia, how are human mothers different? So you're saying usually like maybe the husband goes to get something to eat for the mom? Lisa, look at me when I'm speaking. Okay, who wants to add? How are human mothers different? I'm gonna call on them. Silent thought. How are human mothers different? Panda mother doesn't leave for a week to get food. So I guess she doesn't eat. What do y'all? Okay. Carla?
If human mother has she was just really, she wouldn't let anything happen to both of them. The panda mother would she would only get to raise one of her babies if she has, like, exactly, in the book it says.
Alright, hold up a second. Lisa, can you repeat what Carla just said?
Carla said that the mother won't let anything happen to her cub. But if she has to be together.
Yeah, this is a really cool difference. The panda mother just ignores one of her children. Alright, guys, you pack this up. You can take the quiz on the book. Hold on to these questions. I might want to talk to you about them later. Okay? Let's start reading right away.
Okay. The whole book?
Let's find you a seat one. Get yourself a seat. Not the whole book. Read from any place you want. Start with 3.
Oh, that's mine.
Hey, Natalie, scooch over. Scooch. This way. Okay, remember we start whisper reading right away. We don't show me your takeaway words. Right away, Jeremiah. Good job. Good expression, Jorge. It's on the desk so I can see what you want. No.
A bird is born, right? Right. A cow eats grass, right?
One, you put your book on the desk so I can see what you want.
But the cat is not called a fish eater. But the bird is not called a worm eater. And the cow is not called a grass eater. Right? Right.
Stop. Honey, Jorge, keep going.
Then
I just don't want you guys reading at the same time. Alright, now go.
Then I shall be called by another name, called a villain. But you are not a villain. I shall be a villain, but you are not a villain. But you are not a shrub. Then I shall and not another thing. Then I shall be a rabbit. But you are not a rabbit. You are still an eater. I told him. Why don't we call it a friend? I suggest. William is not my friend. How about Thomas? Thomas is not my friend. How about Patrick? How about Bertram? How about Maria? Maria is a girl. So I don't play with girls.
Volume down, volume down. But, so
She was like a girl. Why don't you read why have my book? How about the record? The record player is broken. You can't work with your microscope. I did that this morning. Well, I say I have a wonderful
try to read it with a little more expression. One sec, hey, one sec. Try it like, I am not disappointed. The door opens. What did you forget?
Well,
I forgot to kiss you goodbye. The answers. Try a little expression.
lady, guarding the weeded. Arthur puts his hat and jacket. Where are you going? I think I will go and see what Maria is doing.
Expression.
Sometimes Arthur is more than
Alright, let's stop. Everybody, take out your takeaway word.
Take off your... Where's the little push button?
Jeremiah, you didn't do it? Oh, Jeremiah, come on.
Tell my dad I needed work.
You don't have to tell your dad anything. You just have to do it during sport time.
And the deacon
gonna share.
What? You didn't do it too?
No. We all, oh, 1, 2.
Dude, how many sentences did you do?
3.
I did 4. 3.
I have nothing to do.
3, 3, 3. What? Okay. 3, 3, 3.
Alright. Jorge, let's share. Let's hear.
I am like Arthur because I always have to clean my room. When my mom tells me to eat beans, but it's so I wanted tacos. When I got to school, I forget to get. I tell my mom to go back to the house. Sometimes I do not understand the word track meet.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, that the fact that you don't want to eat tacos, right? Is that that?
I beans by itself, and I
Oh.
want to eat tacos.
So that's kind of like in the book when Arthur does what?
He doesn't want to eat ants. He wants to eat bananas.
He wants to eat instead of what kind of ants?
Bananas, he wants to eat bananas.
Nice, good response. And what was the other thing you said? Everyone, let's pay attention. I'm gonna ask you to repeat what Jorge said. Jeremiah, be serious.
Sometimes I don't understand the word track meet.
And how does that relate to this book?
All ants have 3 hearts and 6 legs. Ants may be black, brown, or red.
Okay, while you're looking, what did Jorge say?
What is it? A day?
Tell me about one part of his response.
One part of his response was that Arthur I do not understand what the word
Did Arthur say that? I don't remember that in the book. That was Jorge talking about himself. What was something that Jorge said? What about eating? Remember that thing Jorge said about eating? Yeah, explain that to me. Let's get some help from Elias. What was that fact that Jorge talked about? He drew that comparison between himself and always about being picky
I
eaters.
agree.
Tell me about that.
These are all, this is an important part of the story, but I want to know more. I want to know why did they change their mind? What made them change their mind? We need to put that.
Yeah, right. What about Arthur and the ants?
Why did they change their mind and stop making them Jack? Babies?
Yeah, so Arthur's kind of picky, and Jorge's like, yeah, I'm kind of picky too. I'm also a picky eater. Very nice connection. You having trouble finding a place in the book that made you say that?
It's like something Arthur doesn't understand. That's not fun to tell.
Now, yeah, share your answer
We
while
say
Jorge's
that
looking.
Jack's friends went to see him play.
I only do things that are not magic.
Okay, put that whole thing together. Say it for your friends. Jack's friends.
Mine, what did it say?
I can't understand.
Okay, keep going. 1 sec, I'll come back.
The same direction.
Your mom does the same direction as what? Yeah. You said something I wanted to ask you about. Oh, you said you don't do magic? Well, does Arthur do magic? He does? And, oh, Jorge, you disagree. Why do you disagree?
Because he's not a magician. His mom already knows that he's not a magician because like you need a wand for that, and if he wants to be a magician, some people have to be looking at him and make it disappear. He made it disappear with his hands. Like put it away.
Jeremiah, add on to what Jorge said, or repeat some of what he said.
I'm gonna repeat something when he said Arthur
Is Is Arthur a magician?
No, because when her mom said I'm gonna close the door in a minute, a minute, and he just came fast, so his mom could not be mad.
Yeah, he actually cleans his room, not by magic, and he pretends that his room got cleaned by magic.
Yeah.
So, Natalie asked, when you said that you don't do magic,
I was trying to.
neither does Arthur, right?
Yeah, I was trying to say that sentences that I have to
Have you ever pretended to be magic? Tell me that time when you pretended to be magic.
because when I have like something and I put it on paper and then I say, Mom, look at this and I want to magic and then I say, flip it really fast so that people can follow.
Ooh, so maybe you are more like Arthur than you think. You could be like, you could say, actually, I connect to Arthur, and once I did this thing with my mom and a piece of paper, that would have been a good response. What did Natalie say?
Natalie said that and she does magic like Arthur. She pretends that when she told her mom to come and then she just flipped the paper around and then she pretended to be magic.
Good. Juan, since you didn't get a chance to respond, you forgot or whatever, do you think that you're like Arthur or that you're different? Why are you different?
Because I never do magic like him.
You never do magic like him. Let's use a different example than that. Now we asked Arthur to use that. What's something else that Arthur does that's strange?
Well, that Arthur
Jeremiah, I'm coming to you next.
is he thinks like he's magic, but he knows
Something else besides magic that's strange.
something is that he doesn't like eating ants.
Right, that was Jorge's example. What's something else from the book?
He likes eating.
What's something else? What happened in the first chapter? The second chapter? Alright, I'm coming back to you, Juan. Jeremiah. What do you think? Are you like Arthur or not?
I'm almost like Arthur because my sister and me make like a magic show to show my mom and dad. I get my blanket and my sister is the magic one and I'm and she puts the blanket on me and she says, Mom, look it, and I like go fast in my room, so I look around and I'm not there because I run to my room.
Yeah, so you would say that are you similar to Arthur or different than Arthur? Similar to Arthur. You connect to Arthur. You're strange too. Yeah. Good. Let's see. Let's look at something else Arthur did. See if you guys would do that or not. In the first chapter. Oh yeah. In the first chapter, Arthur thinks, how silly is it that he's called an anteater? Everyone else, all other animals, they're not called by what they eat. But I don't know, that's hard to make a connection to. How about the second chapter when Arthur's doing nothing at home? Can anybody connect to when they're doing nothing at home and then their mom starts telling them they should do something?